Here we are at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona, just about set for Friday night baseball on the show. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Patrick Corbin will be on the mound for the series opener. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's getting close to 200 innings, so I want to see what's his stuff look like, because when you get to that 200 barrier, that's when guys start to have fatigue set in. The stuff's not as electric. The fastball doesn't explode. The breaking ball doesn't snap. He's moving to that range now, so I'm curious to watch him throw in this game.
For Miami.
So stepping in, D. Gordon. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, we're watching a team on a roll right now, but they're on a roll at the right time. They're starting to play well towards the end of the season here, and the postseason is coming. So you want to get on that roll and hit the postseason full stride.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Here's another 1-2. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Drury backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. This guy's hitting over 450 his last 10 games. He's the guy I'm watching, but not only in this game. I watched him in batting practice too, and he was hammering the ball. When you get on a kind of a roll like he is right now, his confidence is soaring, and right now he's seeing the ball great.
In is Christian Yelich, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Matt, Jansen's going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch with Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz were pitching, because he's got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s calling balls off the plate.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. That's 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Three 3-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there in that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. But I think he's probably swinging here too. 3-1.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Edinson Volquez, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you know what's cool? We get a chance to talk to players, and talking with him the other day, he's going for his 100th win today. He's well aware of it. A lot of people are not. That's a big number, and he's excited about the opportunity to win his 100th game.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, you know what I find interesting about this team and watching this game today? They are really playing strong baseball. They're playing good down the stretch. And that, to me, is all about that front office and the manager. They haven't quit. They've got plans in the future. And this looks like a club that you look at and say, look out for them next year. May not get there this year, but next year they will.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Into the box, David Peralta. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs and 48 driven in. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one right down Main Street. A runner at first with no outs here. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Marte rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
So coming to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped in front of home plate. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes.
Jake Lamb standing in now. And even 50 home runs for him on the year to start this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. From the stretch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Here's J.D. Martinez. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Past battles with Edinson Volquez. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Sent toward first. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Standing in, A.J. Pollock. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Smoke toward third. Prado's up with it to Gordon for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now at the plate, Justin Bour. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Justin Bour.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. A fastball that just misses inside.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
High pop-up. Lamb is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the D-backs.
Marcel.
And down there at first
Ozuna.
base, Paul Goldschmidt. The thing I like about him, he catches everything. That's why he won a Gold Glove before. Throw it his direction. He's a big target. Stands about 6'4". He's wide. He'll make the play for you. He's a great guy to throw to, and he can also make the plays on his own.
Here's Marcel Ozuna, his career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's gone 3 for 11. He also has 1 home run.
Ball
Too
one.
low, 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had the green light, 3-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough
Batting
one for
sixth.
the pitcher. He's
Catcher.
definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch?
Realmuto.
I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So striding in, JT Realmuto. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. From the stretch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pollock has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground up the middle. Oh, look at the dive. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Brandon Drury will bat next.
Leading off
He
for the
brings an
batting back.
average in the 260s
Second
into this
baseman,
one.
Brandon Drury.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. There's that heavy sinker for strike number 2.
I mean, wow, swing the bat a little bit. I think he's being a little bit too patient right here. Those are pretty good pitches, and now he finds himself down 0-2.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Line drive to center field. Yelich patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic. And at second base, you got D. Gordon. I love me some D. Gordon. You talk about range and using your speed properly. He is so fast, but a lot of guys don't use their speed on defense. He does.
At the plate, Chris Herman. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Patrick Corbin.
Digging in, Patrick Corbin. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Striding into the box, Miguel
Leading
Rojas.
off for the Marlins.
His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's 2 for 4. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit to short. Marte has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 36, Edinson Volquez.
Stepping up to the plate, Edinson Volquez. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And the pitch. Nope. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Ready for another chance? D. Gordon, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Here comes the 0-1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
2 out, nobody on. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He'll start off the inning now against Edinson Volquez. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The right fielder, number 6.
So with one away, we'll take a look ahead at what's coming up for the Diamondbacks here on MLB The Show. Trying to pick things up where we left off, David Peralta. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Stanton coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're up 2-0. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Man, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Right side. Fielded by Goldschmidt. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, this guy's got good stuff. He held him to no hits for a long time. To get a little dribbler to start your offense going, though, that's a positive, believe it or not. Finally in the hit column.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Giancarlo Stanton comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. While the throw pulls him off the bag. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Digging in to try it again, Justin Bour. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
That's a ball. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
The 2-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The runner scores from second. Stanton rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will score as well. And can you believe it? We are tied yet again.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, placing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 25 homers, and 68 runs batted in. 1-0 count. Here it is. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got two balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Here it comes, 2-0. Line drive to left. Martinez has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number one.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and no one will get this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Martin Prado now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Here he comes on 2-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hit on the ground to short. Marte fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2. Settling in now, Jake Lamb. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jake Lamb.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Inside with a sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there, and that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
2 strikes.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as you can see, he's currently second best on the Diamondbacks in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. At the knees, strike 1. Two-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Line towards center field. Yelich is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder number 11, A.J. Pollock.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed up a little high.
No strike.
Two runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again. 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Second baseman
Brandon Drury will bat next. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Grounded to short. He's got it. A toss over to Gordon at second, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Now batting, Miguel Rojas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here it comes on 0-2. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Drury will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Edinson Volquez.
Striding in once again, Edinson Volquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's D. Gordon now as he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short. Marte is there, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Coming to the plate now, Chris Herman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Chris Herman.
And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
The pitcher, Patrick Corbin.
In now, Patrick Corbin. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled straight back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2.
That is the fourth foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the belt, the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
So striding forward now, David Peralta. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1.
The count's 1-1.
One and one. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. hit hard on the ground towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's 4-2.
Well, that 2 RBI base hit is some big runs right there. In the middle innings, those are critical because now, as you move forward, you get to the best part of your bullpen is just set it up to shut the game down. Maybe they'll add more runs, but if not, you're set up pretty good.
Jake Lamb standing in now as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard hit ball to second, and that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. So the base hit drives home their 3rd run of the inning and adds to his season total as we check out the league leaders in RBIs. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Hyunjin Ryu is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Hyunjin Ryu.
J.D. Martinez will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Ready for another shot now, Brandon Drury. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Ozuna. And no one will track it down.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. They get the force at the plate, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So they tried for the old 1-2-3 double play there, but it didn't quite get moving quickly enough. I'm sure they'll be content to take the out at the plate, however. Digging in once again, Chris Herman. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And there's the backup catcher, Chris Iannetta. He's moved into the on-deck circle to pinch hit here.
Chris Iannetta.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 4 home runs and 22 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball one.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
One and two. Here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So they strike for 4 runs in the inning, but are denied a chance to really do damage as they leave the bases loaded. 5 innings complete. D-backs lead it 6-2. Chris Iannetta will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 8, Chris Iannetta.
In is Christian Yelich. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Here it comes, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Here it is on 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is there to record the 1st out. Giancarlo Stanton now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
The 2-1 on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Bour. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Full count. Here it comes. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Tapper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And that misses 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Digging in once again, Patrick Corbin getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses inside 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This is line to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, they thought the inning was going to be set up nice. The pitcher's leading off. You get a quick out. Instead, he gets a base hit, and now here comes the top of the order. Look out.
Stepping in now, Ketel Marte as he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. Ready once again, David Peralta, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of 1, though.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a swing, and a ground ball hits a Prado at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for Arizona. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Martin Prado now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's got to get his head together. Step off, refocus. Look, hit a batter, and now it looks like he might walk this guy to start the inning. Not a good way to start the inning.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Rojas. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. David Hernandez comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. From the stretch. And that's taken for strike 1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
None out, runners at first and second. A fastball right over the outside corner.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Outside. And he just misses with a curveball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Ready with the 1-2. Breaking ball somehow misses the outside. 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 99. Hyunjin Ryu. Your
Derek
attention,
Dietrich
please.
will get the call to
Sitting for
pinch
the
hit here,
pitcher,
and he'll
Ryu,
find he has a couple of
number
runners
32,
aboard with only one out in the
Derek
inning.
Dietrich.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. 258 the average to begin play. A dozen home runs and 36 RBIs. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Peralta's under it. 2 down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Now a long throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Marlins strand a pair. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Jeff Locke will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Jeff Locke.
Digging in to try it again. Jake Lamb. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Jake Lamb.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Striding in once again, J.D. Martinez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Ozuna. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to left, and that is 27 for him on the year, and the lead is now 7-2.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen.
Center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled back. Softly hit here to the left side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Now at the plate, Brendan Drury. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Locke gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. 2 out, nobody on. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's another 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Yelich will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the D-backs tack on courtesy of this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's 7-2. Ready for another shot now. Christian Yelich. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. T.J. McFarland has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
T.J. McFarland.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. Lamb will get under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swinging bunt to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Bohr.
So coming to the plate, Justin Bohr. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sliced hard on the ground. To his left, Lamb. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chris Iannetta.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone.
Now batting, pitcher, T.J. McFarland.
Nick Ahmed will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Nick Ahmed.
A high fastball is in there. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Good waist pitch. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton has a read on it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Ketel Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Lock into the windup. First pitch on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. 2 out, nobody on. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Rojas fields it cleanly, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They're on top 7-2. Silvino Bracho comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Silvino Bracho.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
From Miami, left fielder Marcell Ozuna.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. And now pitch on the way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Pollock is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, catcher JT Realmuto.
So striding in, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And the pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Martin Prado, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the 9th. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit down the line at first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Diamondbacks with the division best 104th winner. Patrick Corbin records his 14th winning decision of the season. Edinson Volquez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.